Hey everyone, so excuse the Shaka Khan hair, but I wanted to go ahead and give you some options as it regards to body recomposition or even your GLP-1 weight loss journey. We know that the scales are very, very important. I know. We stand on the scale and we wait to see. And some days it's like, yay! And some days it's like, what? What the? I get it. I know. I've been there. Been there. I'm still there. Well, for me, I had a 9-month plateau, and that sucker was brutal. And I hit that 9-month plateau after I lost 70 pounds. It took me a full year, all of 2025, to lose an additional 6 because my body was going through body recomposition. So what does that actually mean? That means that your body is trying to lose fat while gaining muscle. And we all know that people say that when you get on a GLP-1, you can burn a lot of muscle. Well, what they're really saying is the body will take whatever's not being used. That's what it is. The body will take whatever's not being used to burn that off for energy. Now, we typically want the fat to be burned off. But if we're not doing any kind of movement to our muscle or anything to make our muscles actually work, the body's just going to go whatever is not being used, which means it's going to pull for muscle before it pulls for fat. That's how we get a lot of people who are skinny fat. And summer of 2025, I actually have a picture of me, and I actually thought I was looking great. Like, I thought I was doing great until I was told, Allanda, you are on the way to skinny fat. You were literally utilizing a lot of your muscle. Now, at the time, I did not really want to hear that. Therefore, I did not hear that. But then when I did my DEXA scan in August of 2025, I did a whole video on it. I was like, what the F? How is it that I've been working out all summer? I even had my documentation, when I checked in. How is it that I was utilizing so much muscle? My muscle was being burnt. It's because my body started going through skinny fat, which meant it was just utilizing all my muscle. And then when I started eating more, my body said, oh, she's eating more, so let's store this fat. So when you look at my actual composite, I had muscle, not as much as I had, but I had muscle, but my fat content had went up because now I was eating more and my body was like, oh, we need to store this. We need to store this. And so that's why on my DEXA scan, it looked so crazy. I mean, everyone was like, it doesn't make sense. Trust me, to me, it didn't make sense either. So now that I'm in 2026 and I've lost 4 pounds this year, 4 pounds, that's all right. Some movement, it's still movement. I am on my way to losing over 100. I know it's going to take me a little bit longer, but that's fine. I got a tool and I know how to use it. One of my tools that I have is my measuring tape. So I try to measure myself every couple of months. This is how I base the calendar. If my doctor says, hey, I need blood work, the day I go get my blood work is the day I measure myself. So basically every 3 months. Now, I do have a scale that I stand on every Saturday, and that gives me a good basis of what's going on in my body as far as my muscle, my everything, my lean body fat, my subcutaneous body fat. But I also go to the gym and I do an InBody scale, an InBody scan. And so what I'm going to do is show you what happened in 1 month's time when I did an InBody scan. Why do I keep saying scale? Scan. So I started in April and then I ended in May. And in that 4 weeks of me doing strength training twice a week and walking 20 minutes twice a week, this is what happened to my body. Here we have a side-by-side comparison of my InBody scan. For argument's sake, I'm going to break down each section so it's easier to read. We're going to start with my vitality score. In April, my score was a 73 and it increased to a 76. Moving on to my skeletal muscle mass, I gained 2.9 in muscle, and that's just in 1 month. I also lost 3.3 pounds of fat, and I decreased my body fat reduction. Yay, Allanda. My visceral fat also went from 14 to 13. My lean body mass increased, which is great, means I'm stronger. And my water balance as it relates to inflammation also decreased. Moving forward, I will continue to work on my visceral fat to try to get it under 10. My doctor and I talked about how much I need to lose, and we've decided 30 would be in range. Now, when it comes to me measuring, because like I said, this is definitely one of the items that I utilize. I'm checking the time. I have somewhere to be in about 30 minutes, but it's only taking 20. This scale, or this scan, what is this? This measuring tape actually goes to my phone, so I'm able to keep track there. I don't know if I still kept it though. And the battery's dead. Yeah, see, the battery's dead. So don't expect Allanda to tell you what it says right now, because battery's dead. I only use it like once every three months. All right, so I can't do it. I don't know. Well, I do know, because usually off camera I can't do it either. But I'm on camera now, so it's even rough. It's rough, y'all. It's rough. So this little part would slide in. Come on. Come on. It would slide in. That's what it would do. And then on here, it would tell me exactly what it is. Then I can pop it out, and I would go and scan my other side. Ooh. It's always easier if you have someone helping you. But if you don't, you can do it. So I would actually retract this a little more. There's an R that says retract, but the battery's dead, so it's not gonna work. And I would retract it, and it would again say what it says. Then I would do my waistline. Okay, this thing is tracking my face, so let me make it stop. I figured that part out. Aha! So it would track my waistline. Waistline. And actually, I could read it. That is, okay, 37. Okay, hold on, I want to make sure I'm reading that right. Yes, so my waistline is 37.7. 37.7, because then it would go to 38. Oh, it is working. Can y'all see? It's working. It's working. But my waist is not a 25. It's not a 25. It just picked a number. It picked a number. That is not my waistline. Y'all, if I was a 25, oh yeah. Y'all don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. It would be bad business. Actually, the battery's dying. Yeah, because it's already at 0. So the battery's dying. I would then also do my thighs and my calf muscle. And sometimes I like to do my neck. Like right now, I would do my neck because my neck is getting thinner. But sometimes my neck should be looking thick. I'll be looking like a linebacker. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I don't do that. But just understand that we do have to have tools other than just the scale. The scale is a beautiful one, especially if you have a scale that does more than just your weight. It breaks down your lean body, your subcutaneous fat, any of the scales that will actually give you more than just the number are a good baseline for you on your GLP-1 journey. Now, I have a monthly newsletter, and I've been able to partner with many of the sponsors who have sponsored the channel. Yay! And Recomp has actually given us a free scale for me to send out to one of you. So for our July newsletter, that will be the giveaway. So if you have not signed up for the newsletter, go ahead at this time. This is not where it goes. It goes right there. Go ahead and do that at this time. There's a QR code. Once you sign up for the newsletter, you will automatically add it to the drawing. I hope this answers your questions. And yeah, sometimes it's better to be healthier than it is to be skinnier. Now, it is a mental game because like I said, I stand on the scale so I can get my overall body measurements, but that number is still there. That number. My goal is to get to 150. I am 5'3". Originally, my doctor said she wanted to see me at 130, maybe 135. But as it stands right now, I have 117 pounds of muscle. As it stands right now, I have 117 pounds of muscle. So me getting to 135 means I'm gonna have to cut into some muscle in addition to some fat. And after she saw those numbers, she and I both got into a consensus that what I'm doing is working. The scale will fall into place as long as I stay consistent with what I'm doing. So I hope this was helpful for everyone. Don't give up. Don't get freaked out. Many of us are working out. Many of us are strength training. And what people don't tell you is that when you start to exercise these muscles, can y'all see it? When you exercise these muscles, they retain fluid. There are muscle tears. Your body has to repair itself, and it does that with hydration. Hydration equals weight. So you can be doing all the things, the food, the strength training, the hydration, and the scale still goes the wrong way. That's because your body is doing what it needs to do. So don't give up on it. It hasn't given up on you. And I know that because you're watching the video. You're still alive. All right, y'all, take care. The only way to finish is to keep going. Consistency turns data into results.